Hello! Welcome to the weekly What's Up in Makeup community chat. Thank you so much for being here. We're live! Woohoo! Okay, last week my headphones were a little wonky and it drove me nuts watching on the replay. No one mentioned it, but it was like this the whole week, and I was like, not the whole week, the whole show. My goodness. Fix your headphones, Jen. Fix your headphones. Hello, everybody. Welcome to chat. Today, I wanted to talk about the changing times. We talked about this a little bit last week. If you weren't here, you can watch on the replay by going over to my channel page and clicking on the videos titled Live Chat. We talked about how our landscape is changing a bit, how, who is at the top of our game is changing. When you have this big event like we did, we had Dramageddon 1. Then our kind of top people changed a bit, and then Dramageddon 2, and then that, I don't know really what happened from that. I'm still a little confused and traumatized from that. And now we have Carmageddon, and I feel like there are people that seem to be growing rapidly and have the potential to be the top people in our beauty space. They do have the potential, and we'll have to see. I would love to know what you all think, too. I would really love for this to be a conversation. And if you're watching this on the replay, if you weren't here at 10 a.m. on Sunday Eastern Time, I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments as far as who you think could be the next people in the top spots. Or do you think that the people that are in the top spots right now will stay there? That Carmageddon and, views and all of that are going to stay the same? I would love to know what you think, and we're going to talk about it over the next hour. So before we do that, I do want to quickly say hello to the people that are here live in the collective brain of Makeup Awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap, and we help each other to figure out what the heck's happening in our space. I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of time here in the beauty space. I watch a lot of beauty videos, some from very large creators, some from, mid-sized creators like myself, and some from smaller creators. I do have the beauty, the beauty community tag coming up, where I talk about the channels that I watch and why I watch them. And you'll see a huge range of subscriber numbers in that. I do not watch people based on their subscriber number. I watch people based on whether I enjoy who they are, because subscriber number to me really doesn't really make a difference as far as quality goes. It's just whether people have found them yet or not, in my opinion. All right, I need to stop doing this. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm clicking my highlighter that I wore today, and I need to stop touching it. Put it away. All right. As I was saying, I'm going to say hello to people that are here live. Consuelo, good morning to you. Maggie Sugar's in the house from the UK. Monica is here. Good morning, my friend. Amber is here. Chelsea is here. Marissa Lee is here. Happy August to you. Cricket is here. I haven't seen you in a while. Cricket, how you been? I'm sad this will be my last live chat for a while because my new job is Friday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, so sad. You may have been here. I just haven't seen your comments in a while in chat. But thank you so much for being here, and best of luck to your new job. I hope that it goes well. I hope you love it. 12 hours is a long day. It's a long day. Hopefully you get some good days off in between. Amber, I already said good morning to Amber. Ginger is here. Mander Jack is here. Becky, Teresa M.O. Good day, everyone. Unpacking at the new place. Congratulations, Teresa. That's so awesome. Crystal is here. Good morning from SoCal. Miss Vicky is here. What's up, Vicky? What's going on? Definitely go check out Miss Vicky's YouTube channel. She does have a YouTube channel, MZVICKY. Go check it out. CL is here. Never here on time. Well, welcome. You were here early. Thank you for being here. If I did not say good morning to you, good morning to you. Okay, so we're going to talk about this for the first half. About the first 30 minutes. We'll take a little break. I'll tell you what's on my face, and then we'll pop topics. Unless we just really got into something, we'll keep going. But I have a feeling we'll end up popping topics after that. So start thinking about what you want to talk about after that. I like to just kind of talk about whatever the people here live like to talk about. All right, so I feel like, okay, so we had our time where our top people were, Manny and Laura and Jeffrey, and James was kind of inching up there, and then James got really big. And then we had Dramageddon 1, and Manny and Laura lost a bunch of subscribers. Jeffrey stayed up there. James just kept skyrocketing. I almost feel like James Charles is like in a different realm than a lot of the people that are in the beauty space, because I feel like he is more like, I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of his content recently, but I almost feel like his target market is so different than everybody else that he's reaching for that TikTok crowd. He's reaching for the really young people. I think Nikita Dragon's in there too, where they're really reaching for the Morphe babes, like the way that Morphe is going, the Charlie D'Amelio crowd. I feel like that is almost like he's not even like part of the beauty space anymore. I don't know. Am I like thinking weird about that? I feel like he's just kind of separating off, which I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just an observation that he's just really targeting a different section of the beauty space than most people are. Definitely different than my audience, definitely. But I mean, I think there is some overlap there, but I don't know. I feel like he's kind of separating off. We don't know what's going to happen with Jeffree at this point. I do think he has a ton of diehard fans that will continue to support him no matter what. I think there will always be people who support Jeffree Star no matter what. He, in my opinion, is very charismatic. He's got an ability to make people feel like, that through his Snapchat and all of that, saying good morning to people, connecting through the camera, making that connection, make people feel like they're friends, even though he doesn't know them. And they disrespect them on Twitter at some point if they happen to say anything negative. But I feel like he's got a way of connecting with people that I think that there will always be people that love him. Always. Tati, I'm wondering what's going to happen with her. I really hope, because I do have a soft spot in my heart for Tati. And if you know this, you know this. I have met her multiple times. I have talked to her through DM. Has she made mistakes? Absolutely. I think that she would probably say that she's made mistakes. I haven't talked to her since January, so it's not like we're friends or anything. But I do think that if she just is able to go back to doing what people fell in love with her, the incredible makeup reviews, her editing got amazing. I'm pretty sure she hired an editor, but doesn't matter whether she hired somebody or not. The editing is fantastic. She can be very funny. She's very knowledgeable. She's very talented with makeup. I think that she can continue to be at the top if she just is brave enough to come back. And I think that the emotional toll may not be worth it for her. I don't know though. Like, again, I haven't talked to her since January. So, a lot's happened in this world since January. So Latina says, am I being blocked? I hope not. I would cry. Sorry, I just caught that for a second. One of my favorite people was just like, worried about being blocked. Gosh, I hope not. So anyway, thank you, Steph. Appreciate you, one of my wrench wenches, my moderators. Thank you, Steph. Okay. So I do think there's potential for Tati to stay at the top, but I also think there are people that are rising and rising fast. And one of them is Bailey Sarian. And you guys are going to get tired of me talking about Bailey because I'm so ridiculously happy for her. She also is in kind of a different space in that she not only attracts people that are interested in makeup, but also people that are interested in true crime. And I think that was a genius move on her part, that she kind of incorporated those two things. She's insanely talented. She's very funny. Her editing is great. Her background's great. Her lighting is great. And she's just incredibly likable. And I think when we talk about this today, I think that you're going to notice that the people that I'm mentioning are people that are incredibly likable. And I think that's where we're moving, is very likable people and people that are just genuinely good people. And that just makes my heart so incredibly happy. If you do not know, I did meet Bailey back, was it 2-3 years ago? We did a collab together back at Ipsy Studios when she was one of the Ipsy, I don't think they called them Ipsy babes, but there was like these people that were working for Ipsy and doing things, and Bailey was working for them. So we filmed at Ipsy Studios, and she had maybe 30,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers at the time. And she was so lovely, so lovely. And we've kept in touch since then. Whenever we've been at events, we've always said hi, caught up, hugs, all of that. And she's just a lovely individual. She's She's just so lovely. And I remember, a few years ago talking with her, and she was doing these Bailey Does, this series called Bailey Does. And they just weren't getting the views that she was expecting. And they were very good. They just weren't getting the views she was expecting. She was like, I don't know what my thing is. She's like, I need to find my thing that is going to make me happy and is going to be interesting to people. And I just haven't found that thing yet. And I guess it was maybe 6 months later, she came up with Murder Mystery Makeup. If you've seen her channel recently, holy crap. Okay, let's just go over real quick. Let me just show you what's happening with her channel. Hold on. I have to move this out of the way for a second. Hold on. Hopefully I can get this to work. Oh man, it's not letting me type. Oh, that just ruined the whole point of this. Okay, so what I was gonna do was I have Social Blade pulled up, and I'm like typing and it's not registering in here. Maybe if I type here, nope. For some reason, the software isn't letting me type into it. Let's see if it lets me do it with YouTube. Nope, it's not letting me type. Why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to go over real quick and I'll tell you what's happening over there. And you can go over there with me if you like. I'm going to YouTube and I'm typing in Bailey Sarian. Okay, she's about to cross the 2 million subscriber mark. Her last video is 19 hours ago, 185,000 views. The one before that, 1.4, 432, 1.3, 1.9, 2.9, 1.5. The murder mystery makeup ones consistently get over 1 million views. Her other ones that are just like the getting ready with me ones consistently get, 500,000 views. I mean, she is crushing it. She's crushing it. All right, I'm going to Social Blade. I'm so sad that this is not letting me type. If you've never checked out Social Blade, it's a great way to snoop on people to see how they're doing. It's ridiculous. Okay, so she's at a grade of A-. Subscriber rank, she's about 9,000 on Social Blade. This is out of millions of YouTube channels. Her estimated yearly earnings are $99,000 a year to $1.6 million a year. If her videos are monetized, I would bet she's probably going toward that 1.6 million. It's insane. She's averaging 33 million views a month. 33 million views. And this all just happened recently. So back in March of 2019, she was getting 1,000 subscribers a month, 300, 500, 1,000. Gets a little bump in May. And then when we hit April of 2020, she got 61,000 subscribers. May, 134. June, 420,000 subscribers in 1 month. July 2020, just finished that month, 530,000 subscribers in 1 month. That's insane. That's insane. Like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Like, what? I mean, really and truly, that's crazy. All right. So I see her going just right to the top. And I love that for her. To the depths of my soul, I love that for her. Other people that actually, let me go to the chat and let's see what you all have to say. And then I'll go on to some of my other predictions. So that's one of my predictions. Trashley says, I love Robert Welsh's Ghost Stories and Makeup Mondays. Both of Robert and James, I see doing amazing things. We're going to talk about Hiram in a minute. So hang tight. Mel says, I love Bailey, so talented, but also she always replies to my comments. Wow. With all the subs she has, amazing. That's amazing. That's really hard to do. She's just a beautiful soul. Another Lemon Tree says her Monday videos aren't monetized, I don't think, which is such a shame. Well, this is the thing about demonetized videos that I from what I've seen and what I understand, is even if a video can't get ad revenue, if people have that YouTube premium, they can still earn some money, but it's significantly cut. I'm like you might get 10% of what you would have gotten if you had ads on. So, I mean, I don't know whether she, I don't know what the deal is as far as monetizing, but at the same time, it's like, it's insane. It's insane. What a shame, though, that she wouldn't be able to monetize those Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. I believe it, though, that she wouldn't be able to. She's ridiculous. Jocelyn says, wow, so happy for Bailey. She's clearly a hard worker and cares so much. Absolutely. She deserves all of it. Yes, 100%. I agree. All right. So next up, okay, let's talk about Hiram for a minute. Okay, I know people have their opinions about Hiram, you know, that he is a specialist, a skincare specialist. I think that added to people finding him, but I don't think that's why people watch him. I don't. I think people watch him because he is adorable. He is so stinking adorable. He is. He's so cute and he's so funny. And I can see that being a huge thing for him. I'm going to go over to I'll go over to Social Blade and you can go over with me if you want. I don't think I've ever looked at his Social Blade ever. Also a very lovely person. I have never met him in person, but I did do an interview with him and I have spoken to him privately multiple times. All right, yeah, Hiram, same thing. Last 30 days, 33 million views. Okay, I'm not sure if you remember, but when I did a video, I guess it was about a year ago, and talked about kind of how many views you need in order to quit like a day job and do YouTube full time, assuming that you're in the beauty space and that you're monetized and all of that. So in my opinion, from my perspective, you need about 1 million views to make about 45, 50 grand a year. 1 million views a month. 33 million views. It's insane. Okay, so Hiram, inching along. Okay. He gets a huge spike. So he's got in September of 2019, 21,000 subscribers in a month. That's still a lot. But in January of 2020, 533,000 subscribers just in January of 2020. Unfortunately, February, it drops to 188,000 subscribers in a month. I mean, this took, how long did it take me to get 100,000 subscribers? 5 years? It's crazy, man. It's amazing. Crazy and amazing. Okay. In June of 2020, Hiram got 680,000 new subscribers. Only 530,000 in July, though. Meh. July, 34 million views just in the month of July. That's insane. And again, he's very likable. Whether you like him personally or not, he's got good energy. He's got a positive attitude. He glows with that. And I think that's part of the reason. Now, I know some people are not happy with, him saying he's a specialist and they maybe not trust his advice. The thing is that doesn't even matter because there are a lot of people that do. And one thing I've noticed reading Hiram's comments is that there are a lot of people that are constantly thanking him for his advice, saying that his advice and his knowledge has helped them to develop a better skincare routine and their skin is seeing differences because of it. So when it comes down to it, in my opinion, I feel like, yes, it would be amazing to have more Dr. Dre's out there. More, her name is Michelle Wong too, but what is it? What's Michelle's channel? It just popped out of my head. I'm picturing Little Thing. I watch her channel all the time. It went out of my head. It's not Michelle Wong, my friend Michelle Wong, that does the luxury makeup. It's out of my head. It's like floating in and out and I can't get it. But anyway, what I'm saying is it would be nice to have more people with formal training in the space. I think that would be fantastic. But Lab Muffin, thank you, Vanny Chan. I appreciate you. Lab Muffin Beauty Science. Okay. I think it would be wonderful to have more professionals with formal training in the skincare space. 100%. But I personally feel like, this is my opinion, and maybe I am biased, and I probably am. If you have the exact same information, if I learned something from Dr. Dre, if I learned something from Michelle, if I learned something from the Beauty Brains, if I, and then I relay that information to you and tell you what they said, isn't that the same information? And I kind of feel like that's what some of the skincare influencers are doing, including myself, is giving you the information that we have gotten from professional sources. So whether I'm the mouthpiece or it comes directly from them, yes, they're going to have a deeper understanding of it. Absolutely, no doubt about it. They're going to be able to answer questions better. They're going to have a deeper understanding. But if it's the same information, in my opinion, I see that as just as valid. That's my opinion. But I mean, you have to decide what's great for you. And I think that it's important. And like I always do with my research, is I think that it's important to get information from multiple sources. So let's say I hear something from Dr. Dre, who's a dermatologist. And I know not Dr. Dre the rapper, but Dr. Dre, the dermatologist. Let's say I hear something from Dr. Dre, and then I go and I read something. I hear from Perry Romanowski at the Beauty Brains, and he says the exact same thing that Dr. Dre said. And then I'm listening to Michelle at Lab Muffin, and she says the exact same thing. I can feel comfortable relaying that to you, because it's multiple sources. So if you're watching Hiram and he gives you information and you're not quite sure about it, look it up. After this video is over, I'll put some of my favorite resources, like the Derm Review and different places that I feel like give good information, so that you can double check things like that. Ruth says, isn't Dr. Dre problematic? I think there are people that personally have problems with her on from her personal life, as far as like what I eat in a day videos, things like that. But as far as her knowledge on skincare, I don't think there's anybody that questions her knowledge of skincare. So, is Cassandra Bankson, is she a professional? Because I've watched a little bit of her stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. And if she isn't, that's okay too. But I'm honestly not sure. So anyway, and speaking of Dr. Dre, she's another one that has incredible growth. Maybe not as much as the people we've talked about so far, but let me, okay, let's see. She's been doing amazing. She has 815,000 subscribers. Okay, so she's at 6 million video views in a month, which is still a lot. It's a lot. She's gained 40,000 new subscribers in 30 days. That's a lot. She's doing very, very well. Let me go back in and see what people are saying. Okay. Jenny says, technically that would only be one resource and 2 regular people repeating it. Okay, so I was saying Dr. Dre, who is a dermatologist, Lab Muffin Beauty Science, which I believe has something to do with cosmetic chemistry, and the Beauty Brains, he's a cosmetic chemist. So those are all official sources to me. If they aren't to you, then you have to find your own thing. Regular people, I would call them professionals. So maybe I forgot what I said or something. Okay, so Callie says, as an esthetician, I think Hiram is cute and sweet, but I'm not sure I would fully trust his opinion. I trust Cassandra Banks as she is a medical esthetician, super knowledgeable. And one thing, that I actually saw on Susan Yara's channel on Mixed Makeup a while back, which was really interesting, and I'll have to put it in the video description if I can find it, was she did a video where she asked different this is kind of taken a little bit of a turn as far as this, but she asked different skincare professionals the same questions. Like she had like 5 people she interviewed, and all it would be like 2 of them would agree and then 3 of them would have their own ideas. Like in the skincare world, it's really hard to get people to fully agree on anything because the money isn't there behind the science. So, I'll put it down in the video description. It was a really interesting video how these different professionals in the space had completely different answers. Like, for example, like denatured alcohol. She said, what do you think of denatured alcohol? Like a couple of them were like, no, absolutely not. A couple of them were like, one of them was like, it's an amazing ingredient. It helps the product. And then like two of them were like, I'd rather not see it in there, but it's really not that bad. So, yeah, I wish I wish her voice was even more in the front than it already is. She's amazing. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Gothamista, yes, she's very knowledgeable. I don't believe she is a professional, but she is very knowledgeable, and I absolutely love her. Okay, so back on topic. Other channels that I think are doing amazing things. Of course, we got to talk about Raw Beauty Christie for a minute and how she broke the internet because she is such a lovable, amazing person. Hold on. Going over to her Social Blade. Social Blade really is a fun site to kind of pop around on, at least for me, because I'm a data person. So Christy is at 60,000 new subscribers in the last 30 days, 6.8 million views in the last 30 days. It's amazing. It's amazing. And again, extremely likable. Extremely likable. We're moving away from these people that are just ick. For lack of a better term, people that are controversial, people that are stuck up and flaunt their wealth and just seem to not care about people, don't care whether they hurt people, don't care whether they're offending people. It's these people that are just kind, genuine souls going to the top, and I love it. I live for it. All right, let's check out Sam Ravindal because she's another person that I don't know how to spell her name. I'm going to guess, and hopefully I'll make it there. Yeah, I got it. Okay. The lack of vowels in her last name always throws me off. Ravndal. Got to think about like Roald Dahl. Okay. Okay, so it looks like she has her subscriber number turned off, which is crazy to me. She's at 1 million, but like it doesn't say anything for the subscriber number in the last 30 days. And I can see she's just such the famous person. She just doesn't care about that stuff. It does say she's gotten 1.1 million views in the past 30 days. But she's another one that I think is an absolute beautiful soul. I watched her video last night, the one that she says, we all need to be more, I'm going to need you to be more confident in yourself or something like that. It was such a good video. It was very enjoyable. Just really nice people. And it just warms my heart that we're finally here and lifting up these really good, sweet, kind, knowledgeable people. It just, I love it so much. Oh my gosh, Cal, let's talk about Smoky Glow. Oh my gosh, Hannah from Smoky Glow. Another person I've collabed with who's crushing it. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm going to Smoky Glow's Social Blade. All right, here we go. Hannah's at 23,000 subscribers in the last 30 days and 3.3 million video views. I mean, you have to remember where Hannah started, where Hannah was. Like, she is just, to go from, 100,000 video views, 300,000, and now she's getting 3.9 million. 31,000 subscribers just in the month of July. 26,000 in June. Like, that's insane. Like, this does not happen to everybody, okay? People, this is the thing that when people get into YouTube and they say, I want to have a successful channel, this is what they hope for, is what these people are achieving. It's incredible. And Hannah's another person that just has such a good heart. And she truly cares about people. And I love her to death. So I would love to know other people that you guys think. Okay, so let's talk about Emily Noel and Jessica Braun, because I feel like they're kind of in the same boat here, where they have been slow and steady for so long, and they are so incredibly loved. What I'm waiting for Emily and Jessica is for that bump, for that thing that just makes people go, ah! Like, they're both incredible women. I've never met Jessica. I've talked to her a little bit privately. I have met Emily. She's amazing. I love talking about and bragging about that I sat and ate barbecue and drank beer with Emily Noel 83. And it was one of the highlights of my life. It was incredible. It was incredible. She's amazing. All right, let me type in Jessica, see what she's doing. Okay, Jessica's doing, she is just holding steady. And there's, oh, let me see. Oh, okay. So it looks like she just privated a bunch of videos. I don't know what happened there. I did the same thing recently where I privated all my Jeffree Star videos. So I don't know what she privated, but the views are not accurate. It's in the negative, which means that she has taken some videos down. But she's got 5,000 new subscribers in the last 30 days. I mean, I think that she, let's see, before she did that in June, she had 1.7 million video views in a month, which is fantastic. You know, they're such good people, both of them. I'm just waiting for that rocket ship moment, the Bailey moment, the Hiram moment, the Hannah moment, like where it's just, they just go boom, you know, because they deserve it. They're such amazing people and they've been doing this so long and they're so caring and they're so knowledgeable. And I'm just waiting for that moment. Cal, I keep seeing your comments and they're Teresa is Dead is one that I feel like is just, I don't know. I could watch Teresa's Dead videos all day long. They are so good. So good. And she just reviewed my lip set and she liked it and I about cried. I was sitting there yesterday in my garbage person t-shirt, as I do on a Saturday, and I'm watching her video. Recent video, and she tells her story in the beginning, which was hilarious. It was about an Uber Eats driver who was super weird and awkward and creepy. And it was a great story. The way she tells it, she's an incredible storyteller. And I don't know why Haley's barking. John's up there. He'll take care of it. Thank you so much to Ms. Red Stilettos for joining the Elite. I appreciate you so much. So she's telling her story. She's going through her products, and she gets to my lip set, and I'm like, holy crap, like... Because I know Teresa is going to be honest, you know, like the two reviews I was from people that I know and feel like I'm friends with that I was a little nervous about. Well, there's probably more, but these are the two that come to my head first, are Nady from Pop Lux and Teresa from Teresa's Dead. Because I knew that they were going, if they were terrible, they were going to rip them to shreds because they don't do that. They don't blow smoke, and they both really like them. And I was sitting there in my garbage person shirt, watching this review, and I started crying. Because Teresa is so, I mean, she's incredible. She's incredible. And if you are looking for just genuine, honest, thorough reviews, Nady from Pop Lux and Teresa are definitely people that I recommend 100%. Ginger Jeannie says, I found Teresa thanks to this channel and I'm addicted to her now. Well, I know, every single video. But they're not there to be the top people in 2021 yet, just like I'm not, okay? I feel like that there's people that are on that trajectory, like Bailey, like Hiram, like Christy, where I feel like they have the ability to take those top spots. We're not there yet. We could be one day. We could be. You never know what can happen because anything can change in a month. It can change like that. Like it's that one thing, it's that one concept. With Hiram, it was the reacting to people's skincare routines. With Bailey, it was murder mystery makeup. Christy just being flippin' Christy, like, and people realizing how amazing she is. You know, like I feel like I feel like they have that potential to be at the top. Okay, Kristen says, would love recommendations on any Black YouTubers. Okay, I have to tell you, my favorite Black small creator right now is definitely Audra at Home. And I'm biased in the way that she is my friend, but she has that personality. She has that it factor. She makes you laugh, and she's sick smart. She knows what she's talking about. She's an excellent reviewer. She has the potential. 100%. She's amazing. I think she's growing very fast. Let me go over to Audra's Social Blade. If Audra's here, sorry to embarrass you, my friend. She doesn't like all of the attention. Sometimes it makes her turtle. So, but I brag about her every single chat. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, she's gaining in 22 subscribers, 34 subscribers, 244, 258, 30, 80. And then in June of 2020, 1,860 subscribers. In July, 2,000 subscribers. Video views way up. So she's starting from that true small YouTuber place, and she just went boom. Okay. Is it a huge number when we're comparing it to the Baileys and the Hirams? No. But it is a spike, and it's a significant spike for a significant reason, and it's because she has that it factor. And it's just a matter of time for Audra. It's just a matter of time. So, oh yeah, Kinky Sweat. Oh my gosh, of course. Yes, Daisy, Kinky Sweat is awesome. Again, she has that it factor. She's got that personality. Hi, friends. She, again, so incredibly knowledgeable. And just, Kinky Sweat's another one. Absolutely. I mean, there's so many good channels. So many good channels. Absolutely. All right, we are 35 minutes in, so let's go ahead and take a break, and then we will pop topics. All right, contact lenses again. I haven't switched over contact lenses. I know you guys told me to get the Biofinity ones, but I still have my packs of my AccuView. But when I go back to the eye doctor, I'm going to take your suggestion and ask for some Biofinity, I believe is what you guys called it, what it was. Not what you called it, because that must be the name. All right, so on my eyes today, I had the itch to wear my Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. I had the itch. So I'm wearing that today. I'm wearing Soothe, the Matte Soothe. I'm wearing the Glitter Soothe. I am wearing a Memory Matte on the outer corner and also on the lower lash line. And then Soothe a little bit on the lower lash line. And then I put Aura Metallic on the inner part. I was feeling the glitter today. I was feeling like I wanted a little bit of that in my life. Okay, on my cheeks today, Contour Fenty Matchstick in Amber. Fell in love with this recently. Blush is from Peach C. PR. Purchased. PR. Peach C blush. This is in Rose Pea Cheek. And it looks like this. These are very, very lightly pigmented. So if you have a deeper skin tone, these probably will not show up. These are truly meant for medium and lighter skin. These will work the best on the lightest skin tones, in my opinion. And then for highlighter, I wanted to go a little more subtle today. This is purchased. This is the Essence Be My Highlight shade of the Pure Nude highlighter. I think they don't have very many of these. But as far as the shades, but this is just a really nice subtle glow. It reminds me a lot of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders when you use them as a highlight. Thank you so much to Enchanted Wings for becoming a member of the Elite. I appreciate you so much. Okay, on my lips today, I have a lip combo as usual. I have Supernatural from Dose of Colors mixed with the fabulous Refine from Ofra Cosmetics, which is the one that I did from my collab. And just if you did not get it, if you are still interested in it, it'll be available for a long time. Ofra is really good at keeping things around. They don't play those sellout games. They have their own lab. If you are waiting to get paid, or if you are, want to wait for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever, you want to buy it for yourself as a gift for your birthday or whatever it is, it's still going to be around. No worries. I mean, they don't play those goofy sell out, restock, fake, fake games of, that a lot of people play. They don't play those games, which I love. I would much rather be honest and straightforward about things being available. But I will say that we did meet our goal as far as what Ofra was looking for, as far as sales for everything. We met the goals, so I'm very happy about that. I'm not at liberty to share what the goals were, but the goals were met, and I am very happy with the sales of it. So in case anybody was wondering, so thank you. If you did purchase anything from the Ofra collab, I appreciate you so much, and I hope you love them so much. Please continue to keep sharing with me your photos and your videos. I've seen so many photos and videos and people just so happy with the set, and it brings my heart joy. It really does, because that was what this was all about, was to, encourage you to play. And, I'm glad people are playing and having fun, and it makes me so happy. Elizabeth said, I found Audra and Tina from your roundtable. I'm so glad. I've really, really enjoyed their content. Oh, absolutely. Tina's amazing too. Tina from the Fancy Face. Incredible. Incredible. Oh, Hannah says, I've ordered it and I'm in the UK, so it'll take 4 to 6 weeks to arrive. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get it. Definitely let me know how it goes. Karen says, Mel Thompson works hard. Oh my gosh, I know, right? Newest content. I don't know what AOTT is. Sorry, I don't know that acronym, but she's super talented with makeup application. Oh my gosh, 100%. Mel's amazing. I don't know how she gets things so fast and gets her videos up so fast. She's a machine. She's incredible. She's incredible. So now we're popping topics so we can talk about whatever you all want to talk about. We can keep talking about this. We can talk about other things. It is up to you. Diamond Doll, Patricia Bright, Tammy Clark, and Jackie Einer, all Black content creators to watch. Totally agree. Love all of them. Subscribe to all of those. I feel like Jackie is already at the top. She's already there. It's like Jackie and Nima, I feel like they're already there. They're already. It's like, what is it? We're going to make it after all. They've already made it. They're already there. They're already kicking butt, taking names. Patricia Bright too. I'm pretty sure she has a huge following, doesn't she? I haven't paid much attention to her subscriber number, but I know she is very of the famous. And Tammy Clark with all of her collabs with Makeup Revolution. She's amazing. Megan, Mikey from Glam and Gore. Mikey, is she part of the beauty community? I don't even, I guess she's as much a part of the beauty community as Bailey is, right? She's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ada, thank you for joining the elite. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, Debbie, Jackie's a top creator. I mean, she's amazing. She got, the NAACP Image Award for Creator of the Year. I mean, she's incredible. Cupcakes, I'm just going to call you Cupcakes. Jen, how did you decide who to send PR to? I found a lot of great content creators because of that. Most of the people I sent PR to for my lip set were people that I've met at events, people that I keep in touch with. I've met a lot of people over the years, and Ofra was very generous to let me send out PR to many, many people. So a lot of if you search for Jen Loves Reviews Ofra, you'll find a lot of smaller creators. And they're just people that I just adore, that I've met at events and kept in touch with. Like Cotton Tolly, who is just a sweet, kind soul. She just did a review on the lip set, I believe it was yesterday. Did a fantastic job. It's mostly just people I've met. And thankfully, I've met a lot of wonderful people. And that's why when people talk about how the beauty community is so toxic and everybody's so cutthroat and blah, 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 and it's like, I've met a lot of people that make beauty videos, and I don't know those people. So it was mostly people that I've met at events and people that I consider acquaintances, friends. Alyssa, how do you balance YouTube with family life? It's a lot easier now that my kids are a little bit older because they can kind of entertain themselves. When they were littler, it was a lot harder. But I just, I have my times that I do YouTube, and then I try to not do YouTube, but it's really hard. I mean, I'm basically on 24 hours a day, not 24 hours a day, but every moment that I'm awake, I'm basically probably doing something with YouTube or Instagram or mostly Twitter. So the only time I step away is my son looks at me, my son that just turned 9. When he looks at me, he's like, Mommy, can you play a game with me? And it's like, yes, baby, I will play a game with you. And it breaks my heart. Every once in a while, I have to be like, okay, I'll play with you later. Or, we're going to have to reschedule for tomorrow. But I always try to make sure that I schedule that time. One thing I really miss doing is going to the mall with my daughter. I miss that so much. But of course, we can't do that right now. But that's one thing. We would go into Starbucks, we would get drinks, and then we would walk around the mall. And I miss that with my whole heart. So I think it's just a matter of just prioritizing the time. And if you don't know, I was adult diagnosed with ADD, so I have trouble staying focused. So when I am focused, I try to really, really, really focus on what I'm doing, and that frees up time. So, and then we are taking a short family vacation at the end of the month. We're going to take a week and go off. So that'll be nice. So I think the balance is just setting priorities and using your time wisely. I think that's what it comes down to. So what's up? Nick from the Viewer's Voice is here in the house. What's up, Nick? If you are not following Dustin Daly on Twitter, he has been putting up, he found some app that makes him able to put faces of people on other people. And he's been putting his face and Nick's face and other people's faces on like beauty guru videos. And it is the most hilarious thing. So I definitely recommend you go check that out because it's very funny. So Elizabeth says, I miss Stephanie Nicole so much. Her liquid lip videos were everything. I agree. I think Stephanie just got into real world stuff. Like she just, she has a job and a life and everything. And I think she just was like, that's just where she wants to spend her time, in my opinion, from the last time I talked to her years ago, right when she was starting to kind of fade out a little bit. Jenny, thank you so much for joining the Elite. And Banjo Bones Mama, thank you for joining the Elite. I appreciate you. Magali, what is ADD, attention deficit disorder? I have inattentive type. It is very inconvenient. Stephanie is knowledgeable and beautiful. She's amazing. And again, I've met her, collaborated with her. I've met so many people. It's been such a blessing to be able to travel and meet people. Okay, Joey wants to know if I'm treated for ADD. I do have a prescription for Adderall, and I stopped taking it because it was making me feel weird, and I just haven't gone back to my doctor to try to find something else. It definitely helped, and it definitely worked, but it was making me feel weird, so I quit. I have a prescription that's been sitting for months to refill it, and I just haven't done it. I don't think I'm going to refill it. Tara wants to know if I'm going to review the Wayne Goss palette. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to review it. It's expensive. It's shades that I've seen so many times. The only way I would review it is just to see the formula and how it might be the same or different to other formulas, but I don't think I'm going to get it. What I did get, though, was Fenty Skin, and now all the skincare reviewers have already reviewed it, but I did order that. So I would like to do a review on that. At least be able to tell you like the texture and all of that, and then, my take on the ingredients, everything, because there are some mixed things as far as like James Welsh and Dr. Dre, and who else did I see reviewed it? Hiram. They definitely have different opinions, so I'd love to weigh in on that. I would imagine the Wayne Goss formula is incredible, though. Chantel says, Jen, are you going to do more of your Why People Watch series? Would love to see more with other creators. I would love to do more. It's just really finding someone that I feel in tune with enough to do it. Because in order to do these, I have to watch a lot of their content. And if I don't enjoy watching their content, it is going to be torture. It's going to be absolute torture. So it's just finding somebody. I wanted to do Samantha Ravindall, and I reached out to Christy and I was like, hey, do you think Sam would be okay with me doing this? And she was like, honestly, I'm not sure. Because, Samantha, she's not really a, video about me kind of person. And I just don't want to upset her or make her upset. So she was kind of the one that I was eyeing to do next. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I would love to do more. It's just a matter of finding somebody that I want to watch that much of their content. And somebody also that's like growing, and that has a platform like the people that I've done in the past, people that have, that are really, bumming up like we've been talking about today, people that are just doing amazing in the beauty space. Justina, have you ever felt left out or outcasted by other creators while traveling, going to brand events? Very, very rarely. Very rarely. The one that stands out to me is a story that I've told many times, and Manny and I have patched it up. This is old news. It's water under the bridge. But I've told this story before, but in case you haven't heard it, and if you have heard it, I apologize. So this was many years ago, I think. I don't know, many years ago. I was in New York at an Ipsy event, and I saw Manny and Patrick standing, outside on this balcony thing in New York, rooftop balcony. And I saw them standing there, and I walked up to Manny. I knew who Patrick was, and I knew that he was a big creator, but didn't feel as connected to him as I did to Manny. So I walked up to Manny, I introduced myself, and I said, hey, you know, I want to introduce myself. I really admire your content, blah, blah, blah. And he listened to me talk, and then he said, have you ever met Laura Lee? And I said, no, I haven't. And Laura was standing there. She's like, hi, Jan, you know, in her accent. And she, you know, I said hello to her, and I talked to her for, you know, a couple sentences back and forth. And I looked back, and Manny and Patrick had walked away. They had their backs to me, and they were feet away. I was like, okay, I guess they didn't want to talk to me. Okay. So I ended up talking to Laura for like half an hour, and she was just such a sweetheart, you know, just a really nice person. And I felt very awkward in that moment, like I was bothering them, and I felt very uncomfortable. So years later, you know, when Manny came out with his video, I talked to Manny quite a few times privately. Years later, after he came out with that video, just kind of talking about how he was changing and how he realized he was a jerk kind of thing, I reached out to him through DM, and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know, this was after we talked multiple times through DM. I was like, you know, the first time I met you, you weren't really very nice to me. And he apologized profusely. He felt so bad. And I said, you know, it's okay. Like, water under the bridge. It's no big deal. And I adore Manny. I love his channel. And I see Manny definitely being one of those creators that stays at the top. I mean, he is putting out amazing content. He's hilarious. If you have not seen his Morphe 2 review, I think I talked about it last week. I might have talked about it somewhere. It's a fantastic review. Like, from someone who is very picky about watching reviews and trusting reviews. Like, I'm very picky about who I watch when it comes to reviews. And I honestly used to not trust Manny for his reviews because I felt like he was bought by brands. But this review of the Morphe 2 stuff was excellent. It was excellent. So I definitely admire his hustle, and I admire his dedication, and he's very good. Very, very good. So as far as being shunned or, you know, like, you know, made to feel uncomfortable events, that was really the only time. And I think part of it too is that I'm a very outgoing person. So like I can feel when there's a vibe where I don't need to go over to that section of people. You know, most of the time when I see like a group of people and I get that vibe that these are not people that will be welcoming to talking to me, I do not go to those groups. I go to other people. Like, I will just walk up to random people and be like, hey, you having fun, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like that person, you know, and I read people relatively well, I think, in person. So maybe not so much online, but in person, I'm pretty good at reading body language and stuff. So I don't really get in those situations too often. Chris wants to know, I think you should do an episode on John McClane. He may not have make scheduled content, but he is amazing and funny. I was actually just talking about him with my husband the other day. We were filming What's Up in Makeup, and I was like, and this, I hope you enjoyed this film. I can't do it the way he does it, but he's amazing. I love John McClane. He's amazing. MJ says, I like Manny and his palettes are great. I definitely enjoy his eyeshadow palettes that I've purchased. Absolutely. Trace says, huh? What is it? Bruce Willis's name. Oh, because John was like, are you talking about the guy from Die Hard? I was like, no, not the guy from Die Hard. It's the same thing. It's the same guy, John McClane. They could not be any more different. John McClane from Die Hard and John McClane, the YouTube beauty person, could not be any more different. Could not be any more different. Ada says, you know who I admire? Jensen Ackles. Don't even get me started on that man. My heart. I actually watched a video of, Jensen Ackles is from the show Supernatural, but he did a house tour with his wife. And it was so like, it warmed my heart. He just seems like such a nice guy. Definitely. Mel says, I'm definitely an introvert extrovert. People don't always understand when I want quiet time, but also moments I want to be with friends and family. Yeah, totally. Yeah, when I'm at events, I'm typically very outgoing and will talk to anybody. Yeah, that's how I meet so many people, as I just walk up to random people and start talking. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Tracy says, can you see our John McClane in Die Hard? No, I can't. It's so funny. Anafia says, I have to check Manny out. I watched a few videos years ago and it gave me an awful vibe. If he's changed, I'll happily give him another chance. I love Manny's vibe now. I felt like before he was almost like, like he was keeping an eye on his relationship with brands. And I think now he's at the point where he's really doing excellent reviews, really and truly. Indigo Blue Beauty, whatever types of videos do people watch? I watch horror movie reviews and nail polish videos. Do you watch Audra? She does Terror Tuesdays. They're so good. I'm just trying to think. I don't watch a lot of like movies. Like I don't watch a lot of television. I don't watch a lot of movies. I mostly watch YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll find a series that I like. Like I watched Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, and I enjoyed that very much. The new version of Unsolved Mysteries. I enjoyed that. It's really freaky. I was looking for other things to chat about. Do you see anything else in the chat, husband, that... No. What else? Oh, I bought some stuff at Sephora. I can tell you about that. So I decided I was going to buy one of Patrick's eyeshadows, one of his liquid eyeshadows. I wanted to get that. I also got the Glow Recipe. They have a cleansing balm that just came out. Like I need another cleansing balm. I grabbed that. And then what else did I get? Oh, I got the little sponge thing. Okay, so if you didn't watch What's Been Makeup Today, there's a new sponge by Makeup Eraser, okay? It's a regular beauty sponge, right? But it comes with a bra ball. You know what I'm talking about? Those plastic bra balls? So it comes with one of those, but it's a little one that you put your sponge in and then you can put it in the washing machine and the dryer. So I'm really curious to play with that. So I'm very excited about that. That stuff should be on the way soon to play with. I'm not going to do favorites and fails for this month because I really didn't try enough stuff and I don't want to force it, I'd rather wait and make sure that I have, genuine top 10. So, yes. Allison says ADD plus short form videos, inattention sister. Oh my gosh. You know what I do? This is the way that I set things up. Is I have my computer open and I've got like 5 or 6 windows of different videos and I'll watch and then I'll have like Netflix or Hulu or something up and I'll watch like 5 minutes of this, 2 minutes of that. I'll jump back and watch 2 minutes of that and then I'll watch 3 minutes of that and I'll just bump between all the videos until they're all done. And then I'll find another video on one window and I don't know there's ever a time where I don't have at least 5 or 6 windows open on my computer. I'm always popping around. Trashley says, best affordable cleansing balm. Okay, so I'm trying to think like affordable. Because I'm very picky about my cleansing balms. I don't like them to be super overly oily. I don't like them to be difficult to wash off with another cleanser. I don't like that. So I'm very picky. My favorites are Clinique's Take the Day Off and then the Hamish All Clean Balm that I use in my Patrick Starr one. So this one's probably the cheapest. I think this is like $15, something like that. It's amazing. The pharmacy one isn't bad. That one's more expensive though. I would definitely choose the Clinique over the pharmacy. The pharmacy is very fragranced and it doesn't remove my eye makeup as well as the Clinique or to this. So I'm really interested to try the Glow Recipe one. We'll see how it goes. I did buy the Drunk Elephant one, was not a fan. I know Jenny says, Jen, you make such long videos for ADHD. But you notice I'm breaking them up into sections. And I have timestamps. Those things take me so many days to make, and I try to keep them moving. I try not to spend too much lag time on those videos. So, and I try to give enough information that people can kind of skip around to what they like. Dreamy Daisy, thank you. Brid, thank you. And Patty, thank you for joining the Elite. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, it is 10:59. Real Agus sending love from Poland. Love to Poland. Chris says, I want a cleansing balm that is both cruelty-free and no plastic in the formula. That would be amazing. Diamond Doll, you can always get the travel size if you're looking for budget-friendly versions of skincare. That's really smart. Very true. Very true. Anna Banana. I only get the Clinique one when it's half off at Ulta. Yeah. Yeah, the Good Molecules one I liked. I didn't love it. I did like it, though. Deb says that the Glow Recipe Cleansing Balm does not have plastic in it. I don't know. I didn't look yet. I just bought it. That's terrible. I know. It's terrible. Mel says, Jen, we love you so much. We will pause what we're watching to get it on live chat. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Here we go. Alfar says the double cleanse balm from Pixie is great, cheap option with no fragrance. I have not tried that yet, but I've heard wonderful things. All right. I'm going to pop off here. Debbie, Makeup Geek Pro palettes. Are you talking about the Matrix palettes? I love my Makeup Geek Matrix palettes, but I do want to let you know I am friends with Marlena, and they were set in PR, but I love them. They're my staple go-to, especially the natural one. Excuse me, that's my favorites. They're amazing. They're incredible. Susie, love from Baltimore. What's up, neighbor? How you doing? All right, I got to go. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today's chat. I hope you enjoyed the topic. I would love to know your thoughts down below. If you were in live chat and I didn't see your comment and you would like for me to see it, come back after the video renders. It usually takes about 10-15 minutes. Feel free to leave a comment. I do try to read all of the comments. I don't respond to all of them, but I do try to read all of them. Sometimes I realize it's weird. Sometimes they don't show up, all the comments, but I do try to read as many as possible. So, oh, Haley Senpai, bye, baby. I don't have to say goodbye to you because I get to spend all day with you. Oh my gosh, that's my baby. All right, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in live chat next week. And we got lots of good videos coming up this week, so stay tuned and have a great week. Stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll see you soon. Mad love.